And welcome everyone to a new episode of the Road to Glory, and today I'm just showing you how I did and how I qualified for the FUT Champions in the daily knockout tournament. And today I will be showing you the team that I used in it. It has stipulations, special stipulations, and also on top of that, if you have any questions for me personally on my channel, just put it down below, question, and what I will do is I will answer them in each video as they come up, okay? And I will show the question on the screen as well. If we can smash at least 10 likes on this video, that would be smashing. And also subscribe if you're new around here, and comment down below. And also comment down below on what you think I should do once I reach 1400 subscribers. So first of all, we need to start up midfield. Now, if you use a striker in this squad builder, you would probably get 100%, but I think I get it to 99% if I'm correct. So it's pretty close to 100%, but 99 you can actually play pretty well on 99. So I'm going through these pretty quick, right? So we'll start in sections. So the forward line is amazing, okay? The movement of the ball of these two wingers is class. He has perfect passing, which is, if I'm correct, wait 2 seconds, 80 with a 100 card, yeah, he's 87 passing, right? So his passing ability for these two wingers is perfect. So having Hazard in the middle is amazing. It's absolutely class, okay? But we'll go with the next players because they're both from the BPL. So you've got where's Chadley? I'm actually happy that I did Chadley because I use him in my main team, so he's pretty good. So you've got Chadley and Diego Costa, and then the next one is, I think he's Spanish if I'm correct. It's just to get the perfect link. Yeah, Bruno. So you've got you've got a defensive midfielder, right, which is Bruno. Then you've got a midfielder that has medium work rates. Excuse me. So what that means with them medium work rates is the fact that he can just stay in midfield. He doesn't go too far forward, don't go too far back. Stays in midfield. Perfect. Completely continues to win the ball back. And when you have Diego Costa there, he's just amazing. I usually play Diego Costa I usually switch him and have him here because he does the overlap runs. You pass it through bottom corner every time. Okay, now on top of that, next is a player that is really good, and I really do like him as well, is Wanfram, but he attacks a lot, so it's kind of annoying in a way. And then the next left back to go into it is what do you call him? Leighton Baines. Sorry, I had a blank there. Leighton Baines. Don't know what was wrong with me there. Next player I think is, yes, a centre back, which is Mario Gaspa. If I'm pronouncing any names wrong, just let me know down in the comments. And then next on top of that is Winston Reid. I like Winston Reid, he's actually really good. And then my goalkeeper is all black, which I actually packed. So as you can see, it is actually at 99 chemistry, which I've only realised I can get it to 100% chemistry, but I can't use Leighton Baines, and I love Leighton Baines in the game, so that's why I like to use Leighton Baines. This is the squad. Tell me what you think. This is the squad that I was able to get. So I was able to get 6 players from each league, and as long as they're on the bench as well, that includes on the bench as well. So since I'm using 6 BPL players, I can't put any BPL players on the bench. And then I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that means I could only put 1 player on the bench. But since I have a lot of SBCs, I have a lot of players that, see why I put 2 midfielders on, because I know in this formation your midfielders get tired really quick, and then I wanted to have 2 attackers is the main reason. If I go into extra time, I have an attacker to bring on and I have options. That is what I wanted. I wanted options, and that was the main thing. That's why I can put Sterling into the team, because I have 6 BPL players on the team already. Now it took me a wee while to figure out what did they mean by these stipulations, but I figured them out and it was dead on, so I was able to build a team. Let's go into the gameplay, and if you enjoyed today's video, as I said, do smash that like button. It helps the channel a lot. Subscribe if you're new, and comment down below any questions. I will answer them in the next video, which will be a Road to Glory video. And also comment down below if you want me to build any cheap squads for you. I can do it as a series once a week. Since I do my giveaway every, I think, Wednesday, I could do this maybe on a Monday. Every Monday do a new squad builder, I get to try new players that I've never tried before as well. So we could do it as like building a squad around a special player, but using different players. I can't use any special players in my club or players in my club. I have to build a complete new team. Let me know what you think, and let's go into the gameplay, and I'll show you how I done in the daily knockout tournament. And welcome everyone, this is into the gameplay. Now I've got to say some of these players were really good. I've got to say, I'm not even all of them were really good. I can't even take it away from them. This guy had a great team as well. His midfield was unreal, but as you can see, once I got going, once I got the passing right, then I was pretty much happy enough with the way I was playing to actually, as you can see, I sweated him, but don't care. I'm here to win. I'm not here to, be nice about it. When I'm playing FIFA, I'm here to win. I sweated him twice, but the way I look at it is, the technical pass, Barca do it like 4 times a week, in training, never mind just in matches, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty happy to do it. Let me know down in the comments what you actually think about it. Me, personally, I was happy enough, and the guy raged quit, and I got the win, so I beat him 3-0, so that was dead on. On to the second game. This guy had a great team. Now, what really annoyed me about this guy's team was his midfield. His midfield was unbelievable. His defense, he literally didn't move his defense. That's what annoyed me, and that's why his team was absolutely amazing. And the fact that he fitted Toni Kroos in there was pretty nice actually as well. But as you can see here, right, he puts the ball through, and I just missed the tackle by inches. Literally, like, so close from missing that tackle. So it was kind of annoying that I missed the tackle. But sure, at the same time, it all started here with Diego Costa. So it goes back, and then it goes back again, and then it goes back again, then passes, and then passes again, and you see Diego Costa making the run. So the person that started with, it ended with. So in the end, we actually went to penalties, which was kind of annoying. But at the same time, did EA put the arrow on constantly? Because since I've been playing FUT Champions and stuff, that the arrow's always on now, which is annoying. So it is pretty good actually. But as you can see, I saved his first penalty. Second penalty I stepped up, it was pretty nice. And then Musa steps up here, and his penalty was pretty nice, so he ended up scoring. So saved his first 2 penalties, scored his 3rd penalty. But I didn't put it far enough into the corner to do that penalty. Then Sterling steps up, and it was nice. That was a nice penalty. I was very comfortable, very confident as well at the same time. But then I end up putting it close, because if he misses this penalty, then that means I had to just not even score my next penalty to win, you know what I mean? But in the end, he did score, so he brought it down to me. Could I score my last penalty to win the game? Is it possible? And yes, I can. So I beat him on penalties. He actually played really well. I even said to the guy, very well played. And he did actually have a decent amount of chances. He had more chances than me. He created more chances in the game than me. But anyway, so we'll move on to the third game. This guy has SBC Insigne. Nice team, except for once I looked at this team, the first thing I looked at was his midfield. His midfield was unbelievable. His midfield was just so good. But I ended up, and to be fair, see at the start of the game, the way, even though I go like Leighton Baines, 96 penalty on this card, 96, right? Even though I go 2-0 up, he probably had at least 4 chances in the game to actually score. Look at this, and then I do him again. Oh my god! And then I put a bottom corner. You know what I mean? He rage quit, but to be fair, in the first couple of minutes, he could have had 4 goals. He easily could have had 4 goals. He played really, really well. This was the final. Now this man, I even texted him and said, very well played mate, you're a great player. And he said thanks, cheers. And he said I have a decent channel, and I said thank you very much. But even though I sweated him and scored the first goal, but then also scored the second. Now this wasn't really a sweaty, it was like, the fact that I scored that like that was amazing. Like, I was really shocked. But this guy's passing ability was one of the best I've seen on FIFA this year. His passing here was just unbelievable. Like, he was pulling me left, right and centre. Like, I didn't know where I was going or what I was doing. You know what I mean? Like, the way he was passing the ball was amazing. And he wasn't passing the ball to keep the ball for the sake of keeping the ball. he was passing the ball to create chances and pull players out of position, but it was really good, and he missed so many chances in this game. He could have actually easily beat me, but in the end I didn't. But in the end he did get his goal, which was really nice. But this was the one that annoyed me, because look, I just went to the right instead of going to the left, and I made life complicated for myself, you know what I mean? I made it really complicated for myself. But this one, I didn't understand that. His keeper pulls off 2 great saves. Look at this. Should have took it down and put it in, but it was just, his keeper just was keeping him in the game as well, but at the same time he was playing very well. In the end I was trying to keep the ball, trying to create chances, trying to open his defence up, his midfield up, just to create a couple of chances. But every time I kept doing it, he kept intercepting the ball, and it was like, what do I have to do to actually beat this man? And then Hazard makes this amazing run. If I put those top bins, it's a goal. Let's go into the outro. What can I say, guys? What a final. Oh my god, it had everything. It was just so tight. The way the guy that I played there kept the ball was unbelievable. He was so good at keeping the ball, so good at breaking play down as well. He scored 2 past me, can't really take it away from him. But I think he went a wee bit attacking, and that's how I got the 3rd goal. But at the same time, the amount of chances I had, it was kind of debatable. It was such an even game, it could have went either way, you know what I mean? At the same time, the guy played really well. Possession was actually 50-50, but some of the chances that he was actually one of my stars, man of the matches, okay, but some of the chances that I actually did want to just point out. So this chance was absolutely, I just thought I scored. Butland, unreal save. No goal. No, I didn't actually give. There was another 2 great saves, but this was the thing. So I just seen him, and I knew if I can put that top bins, that's a goal. And it was just such a goal. I can't even take it away from myself. It was really good. I was glad that he was offside as well near the end there. But as you can see, I did qualify for FUT Champions once again. It was hard, it was tough, and it was grinding as well. But at the same time, I am through the FUT Champions once again. Hopefully I can progress and be better, but at the same time, this is the team, so it was actually a pretty nice team. He's just unbelievable. He is absolutely so good for what you pay for him. 23k, 13 games, 4 goals, 6 assists. Can't even take that away from him. What a guy. This guy was good as well on a song. Hazard, what you can't expect any more from the man. He's just unreal anyway. The team was actually really good. I was actually pretty happy with the team. I should have actually used my other right back in there, but anyway, at the same time, qualified for the weekend league. Guys, please do smash that like button. If you're new around here, please do subscribe. Also, comment down below, did you get into this weekend league? How did you do in your last weekend league as well? I did not great. I got silver, but at the same time I didn't play all my games, so that's another reason. But at the same time, I hope you enjoyed the video, and come back again when I will actually have my next video. After this will be a Road to Glory video. And also let me know down in the comments, would you like me to do like a cheap squad builders, or would you like me to do squad builders as like a series just once a week? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and crap out.